and welcome to part 4 of the vacation vlog. I wanted to do a small introduction. At the very end of the last video, hold on, I'm gonna put you guys down. I can't find my tripod right now, so at the very end of the last video, you guys saw us get into Cleveland, and when we got there, we checked into our hotel. We're very unhappy with our hotel. It was very dirty and just not okay, and we were scheduled to stay there for 4 nights. So I said, Brittany, let's make it through the first night, and then, you know, we'll see. And so we left the hotel and we went to Lou's house to meet them, and he greets us at the door wearing Kandy Foxx Hot Mess Express merch. Made my heart, you know, so happy. Got big hugs from them. We hung out at their house for, I don't know, like an hour, maybe 2, and played some board games and just like talked, and it was just so natural and just amazing. And then what you're gonna see next is we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and that was amazing. What I didn't show, because the footage is not great, Brittany, like the 3 of us walked up, and this like homeless man walks up to Brittany, gives her a hug, welcomes her to Cleveland, wants us to pay him to take a picture of us, and we're like, no, we're good, thanks. And like, I'm like, I'm just gonna walk away. And so I walked away, and Lou started to walk away, and Brittany was like, oh great, I guess I know what's gonna happen in a horror movie now. Y'all are gonna leave me. And I was like, sorry about that. So anyway, enjoy the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and whatever else comes after that. I haven't got that far in editing, but enjoy.
Lake Erie here is
Tour guide.
Strong undercurrent and very choppy waves.
Ooh, I love it.
Let me get this for you.
Tickets are down the escalator, U-turn, tickets are on the lower level.
Okay.
Also down there is our main exhibit hall, which we're going to start at, our restrooms, and serial broadcast is out there.
Okay, awesome.
Enjoy your
Meeting down there too, so everything starts down there. Okay. So I've done some jobs here.
Nice.
Warped Tour came through over the summer. Did some job there.
Oh yeah, he also does like, he records concerts and shit.
Yeah.
That's
I love to like art. Because I have a video of that performance over here. You said he needs to show.
I haven't flashed anyone in years. She played Motormouth Maybell in Hairspray.
I don't think Elvis ever got to steal anything.
Yeah.
On the stage, all singing Magnolia. There's lots of movement. It's not a common thing. I had some homework like wait, I'm supposed to see I don't know when my favorite band's going to play. She was so she never took pictures of the stage and she always tells her she's so happy.
When I saw this room, I was like, this is Brittany's room.
Whether it was a band that just needed a shot or a kid that didn't feel understood, just a place that you could go and
They're still saying, I tried that. Josh would get ready to mom kids.
what was I supposed to feel like somewhere in the background? It was supposed to make you feel like you could be part of it. You have those little moments where you're just like, yes, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm here.
Oh my god, I want to rock this jumpsuit.
Would you look at this stuff?
Wow.
If you can play so I hated that about it.
The idea is not picketing every dollar. It's not setting me up. And they just thought, just say me.
Yeah, I had texted my mom and she was like, I just want you to make sure you take everything in. You're so lucky to get to do this. And I was just like, yeah. Oh my god, Kesha. Oh, Billie Eilish, gross. No, get out of here. You don't belong here for like another 30 years. Oh my god, guys, we're with a bona fide rock star. Holy shit.
Oh.
He's like, wait, am I talking about, you guys talking about me? That's Lou, by the way. Are you having fun?
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
As a music lover, it's kind of overwhelming a little bit.
me. Oh, there we go. So I have this. Don't look at it. Anyway, super fun. We're at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, obviously. Obvi. And yeah, do you want to be in with me? Hi. We're having so much fun, honestly.
So much fun.
I got a little overwhelmed though. Like, my mom was texting me and she was like, "You're just so lucky to be there. Like, make sure you take everything in." And I was like, "Mom, what?" So I had to find a dark place. Play the hot dog song. Just kidding. What? I said play the hot dog song.
Okay, I'm done.
Good job.
Mom, I'm done. Come back. Mom.
Mom! You like take lessons and shit.
I come to learn how to play.
Is it? I thought you were self-taught.
Cash, you know, the Hall of Fame.
Just come down to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There's fucking ukuleles in there. You wanna play the uke? Let's play the uke.
Uke it up.
Hey, look. There's some right there. Hanging on the end right here. On the end of the guitars. Poking out. I'm not a smart man. This is my garage band. I love it so much.
So you keep it away from that, you know. Little tease.
She's definitely playing that. This is my favorite part of the day right now.
I'm like, it's like Billy Vanilli. He'll play and I'll just hold.
And I'm the groupie.
Yeah.
If I could get my panties off, I'd throw them.
Oh god.
We're done. At least I'm wearing them. Listen, that wasn't a personal attack until you made it that way. Oh my god, yours is so cute.
Where do I pick it up at? Down there.
Yeah.
You could do a shirt. Pull it.
Oh, there it is. Just fell out.
Oh, Snapple.
Who left theirs here?
I love it.
I hate it. Let me say it. Oh my god. I'm Ozballs. I love it. This is amazing.
Extremely long leg.
He looks like Harry Potter.
gonna come in right here. We're all gonna be like,
huh? Wait.
everybody turn.
Told you.
Everybody turn.
Hi. Thank you all for coming.
Oh, thank you. It's so dark in here.
Wow. I know that guy. All right.
Hey, what's up?
Am I supposed to say something or? It's a shame you guys all made it out. What? We're here. Yeah. 30 years to spend among some excellent and admirable people. Yeah, I know. I guess I know. Half of you have as well I should like, and like less than half of you. But 30 years ago when I came into this world, and I didn't know anyone would really show up. Party up!
That's not it, drinks. That's amazing. Way to go! Goodness.
If you haven't done the trivia and want to, please do so I can make sure they're right before it falls. But first prize is $50 to Amazon.
What? Alright guys, we're at this place called Punch Bowl Social. And we just took an Uber. Our second Uber of the night. We're having fun. So much fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some drinks.
Can I just say the Ubers here are phenomenal. They are so nice.
We've had two really good Uber experiences.
No awkwardness, no like, am I about to get killed?
We're having a lot of fun. I'll show you the table. It's really cool here actually. This is how our drink came. It's in an actual fucking punch bowl from grandma's fucking closet with these cute ass cups. Holy shit, I love it here.
Madam, may I serve you?
You better serve me. Oh my god, I'm gonna feel so fancy.
A lady.
Pinkies out, everyone. Dink it and think it. Buddy. Woo! Buddy. Okay, so we're at this bar. The bar is like 4 people deep. This happened in like less than 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
It was insane. And we're in Cleveland, but there's so many Buffalo Bills fans here that I want to like freak out. And we're at the table by ourselves. We're like a 12 top. None of our friends are here. I don't know what's happening anymore. Alright guys, this is called a duck, a pig, and some cheese walk into a bar. So we got marinated feta, duck confit stuff, cracklings, blue cheese, bread, prosciutto. Woo, girl. We're in Cleveland, Ohio. We just ate duck confit. Brittany just got complimented on her shirt by a Buffalo Bills fan. What the fuck are we doing? Like, what is life right now? Holy shit. So, the platter we showed you, one waitress told us they were out, so we ordered something else. We ordered chicken and waffles. Look at this fucking shit. What? There's so much shit on the table right now. Great shot, Kandy. Way to go. Half my face is blacked out. Cool. If I go there, then I can't see. I just want to update you guys on last night. Stupid sun. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it to set up over here. Oh, that's all right. I'm currently in the Starbucks drive-thru. It's 10:30 on Sunday, the 10th. Actually, just right before I left the hotel room, posted my October vlog. So last night with Lou's birthday, I didn't take my camera out too terribly much when we were at his birthday party because, like, well, number one, it was his family and I didn't want to show like a bunch of people, and number two, they were all so nice to us and just kept talking to us and it was so awesome. So it was a surprise party at this bar, and we all got there about a half hour before they did, and we were like filling out this like trivia thing, and we sat at this one table with like this older woman and well, two older women and a guy, and I was like, hey, are these seats taken? They're like, no. And so we sit down and they're like, this is for a birthday party. I was like, oh yeah, we're here for Luke. And she was like, oh, what, who are you? And so we told them, you know, we had met Lou online and through gaming, and that we had come from Washington. They're like, oh, that's nice of you to come for the day. I was like, oh no, not DC, because DC is only like 10 hours away. We're from Washington State. And they were like, what? You came all the way here for Luke's birthday? And I was like, yeah, he's a good friend. And from then on, the story rippled throughout everyone, and all we had to do was sit in one spot, and like all these people just kept coming up to us. We met his Aunt Rosie, who was one of the sweetest people I've ever met. Oh, but before that, Lou's mom comes over and she's like, so who are you girls? I was like, oh, I'm Kandy. And she goes, oh, you're Kandy? I go, are you Lou's mom? And she's like, yes. And so like I got up to give her a hug. She gave the best, warmest mom hug I've ever had. It was so good. She held on for so long and so tight and just like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. And she like kissed me on the cheek, and it was the sweetest thing. So if you don't know, I met Lou on Twitch. Somehow I found his channel through somebody else, and I started watching him, and he's just so funny and like genuine and relatable. And so I kept watching, you know, and when I'm at work, he would stream basically while I was at work. So I would have him on in the background at work, so my boss knows who he is. Like, it's just this thing. And so like I have like 1,500 hours or something in his stream or something like that. So, because like I said, I keep it on in the background at work, and his mom had started coming in. He had set up his mom to start like watching what he was doing and stuff, and so she started coming into chat, and I had already like talked to Lou about her and stuff a little bit, and so then her and I had talked, and now Lou and I text each other. Like, that's the type of friends we are, is like we're not just Twitch friends, you know, we're life friends. And so his mom knows who I am. We've talked about baking, and she just thinks I'm the bee's knees, and I think she's the bee's knees. It's great. But then we met his Aunt Rosie, who was super sweet, his cousin Kim, his brother, and like I've talked to his brother before too, so when his brother found out who I am, he gave me a hug too. There were so many hugs. It was so great. And at one point, Brittany and I were outside, and Lou's mom came out to smoke, and she was just like telling us these stories. She's from, they're Croatian, Serbian, and Italian between her husband and herself. And so she was telling us all these like recipes and just such fun stuff. And his cousin Kim talked to us for like half an hour, and she's the same age as I am. We were like totally vibing with her, and we're like, oh, you're so cool, and like, yay. She traveled for work, so she'd been to Portland, so she was like, yeah, Portland's so awesome. Where's the order here? Okay, I think I'm up to order. But so Kim was like, oh yeah, I've been to Portland, I love it. And she goes, so what was your guys' road trip playlist? And we're like, oh, it's mostly been like Lizzo and Post Malone. She goes, Post Malone? I really hate Post Malone. He's the worst. And I was like, listen, Kim, I really liked you up until this point, but thanks for talking to us. Get out of here. She's like, shut up. Like, it was really like, we felt welcomed, and we felt like accepted, and it was so nice. Oh, we met this lady named Florina, who just moved back from California, and so she was like, oh yeah, I did that drive, that was not okay. And I was like, yeah, it's not fun. So she was like telling us roads to avoid, because she had went during the winter too, so that was really sweet. It was just it was so cool. So after Prosperity, by the way, we took an Uber so that neither of us were driving. So after Prosperity, we went to this place called Punch Bowl, and had a really great Uber driver. Our Uber driver to Prosperity was amazing. It was like a 25-minute drive. His name was Spider. He was telling us all about, like, he works with kids, and like he does like outdoor stuff, and I was like, man, you're super cool. And then we had a cool Uber driver to Punch Bowl. And when we got to Punch Bowl, it was pretty busy, but it wasn't terrible. And Lou's girlfriend Michelle had made a reservation, so we were sat at a table for like 8 to 10 people, and it was just me and Brittany. And I'll insert some of that footage here, or maybe you've already seen it, one of the two. But they like serve you this drink in an actual punch bowl with like a grandma's little punch cups, which I thought was so cool. And we ordered queso dip, and Brittany got shrimp tacos, and then we ordered this like platter that was supposed to be, it was called a duck, a pig, and some cheese walk into a bar. And so it had like cheeses and meats and stuff on it, because we wanted to try different stuff. And so the waitress came back, and she's like, I'm sorry, we're out of that stuff. And I was like, okay, cool, let's order the chicken and waffles, and you know, we'll go with that instead. Well, the tray came out, the duck pig cheese tray, and she was like, where'd that come from? I was like, I don't know, someone else brought it over here. And she's like, oh, well, maybe they weren't out. She goes, your chicken and waffles is on the way, like it's almost done. I was like, that's fine, we'll take it home with us, like it's not a big deal. And she actually comped that for us, which was super sweet of her. It was pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie. The punch bowl, it was like, we got the 8 serving one because we thought there was gonna be other people there. That was $72. I basically paid for everything last night. I told Brittany, I said, you came on this trip with me, this was like the big event, so I paid for everything last night. I was like, I'm taking you on a date, and she's like, oh my god. We're not dating, it was just funny. So that was cool. And we sat there, we waited for them for like probably about 2 hours, and the bar just kept getting busier and busier and busier, and like our table was here and the bar was here, And it ended up getting like 5 people deep, and there were just people all around us. And like, of course, we looked super sketch, like sitting at a table for 8 and there was only 2 of us. And I started to have a panic attack. Like, I was like having trouble breathing, and I was like, why are these people around? Like, I started to freak out. And so I hadn't heard from Lou and Michelle, and I was like, we gotta go outside. And so I closed out our tab and we went outside, and that's when they got there. And I was like, I can't go back in there because there's people everywhere. And we're in Cleveland, so there's a Browns game tomorrow, and let me grab my money. There's a Browns game today. Okay, so anyway, there's a Cleveland Browns game today. I gotta turn on my GPS, you guys, because I'm not sure how to get back to the hotel fully. Directions. Okay. Except I turned it off. So anyway, there's a Cleveland Brown games today. God damn it, I can't say it right. Cleveland Browns game today. And they're playing the Buffalo Bills. And there were so many Buffalo Bills fans in that bar last night, like decked out in Buffalo Bills gear. And one girl asked to sit at our table while she was waiting with her friends at the bar, and I was like, yeah, no problem. And she said that they had come from another bar and met a bunch of Bills fans, and someone suggested they come there. I was like, oh, okay. So it made a little more sense, but oh my gosh, so many people in like such like a small packed area, and the poor waitresses and waiters like had to weave through things. It was a lot. So I had to leave. I couldn't do it anymore. Like, it was just too much for me. And so then we got an Uber home, and that was fun too. Like, I've only ever taken one Uber before, and it was with Brittany, and we were going to a bar in Portland. Like, that's the only other Uber I've ever taken. So I've like tripled my Uber use in the last day. But it was so fun. You can hear my voice because like we had to scream over the noise to be able to talk to each other. We were sitting next to each other. It was insanity. So today we are gonna meet Erica in about an hour for lunch at this place called Barrio Tacos, which everyone we talked to was like, have you been to Barrio yet? Have you been to Barrio? And we're like, no, but apparently we need to go. So we're going to Barrio with Erica, Keiko Cupcake today. And then Lou's mom invited me to her house and to like hang out at her house. So we may do that later. It just depends on, Lou wants to watch the game at his brother's house. And so after that we will see what happens. So anyway, I'm gonna head back to the hotel with our coffee. I got myself a 6-shot Americano with some almond milk and sugar-free vanilla, and got Brittany a Java chip frap. So anyway, I will see you guys later. There we go. We'll just do it from there. Hey guys, look who I got to meet.
Hey guys,
It's Erica. Is it even focused? It's probably not focused at all. There we go. I got to meet Erica. Hi guys. We had some amazing tacos and some drinks, and it's been great.
So good.
Brittany's here too, but she's over there and I can't get us all in there.
There she is.
We've had so much fun. Hit record. So we're just driving through a fancy neighborhood. These houses are freaking incredible. This is where the GPS told us to go, so we're not just being weird. Wow. Oh my god, these houses are so cool. Ooh. Look at you. Look at this one. Oh my goodness.
I'm saying, I feel like I'm in Home Alone, you know?
Yeah, for real.
Like when the robbers are like, this is the street.
This
is the one.
The silver tuna mauve.
Look at that. Would you look at that? Just look at that.
Oh, gosh. The use of brick and wood on the outsides is just so gorgeous. We went to a bakery. We were looking for a bakery this morning to get some macarons because I heard they were really good. And this is where the GPS took us through here, and everything we've seen, we've just been like rubbernecking everything.
I love it.
It's just a beautiful neighborhood. We decided we have to come back here.
What is going on?
Like, we're gonna have to spend at least a week in Cleveland at some point. Because we did not get to spend enough time with Lou's family for real. I need to
Oh my goodness.
some Croatian stuff with his
Oh my goodness. That was the tiniest little dog of my life. Jeffree Star, eat your heart out. Wow.
His dogs are so cute.
Okay. I'm gonna stop now.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
I feel like
Love
we're
it.
coming out of the historical district and getting into like the more contemporary business district almost.
Yeah.
Pop your pussy on the pole, baby.
Well, you'll have to take that on out of this.
Oh shit, sorry. You know you can't record that way. It's gonna be sideways.
Well.
We're at the Christmas Story house, if you couldn't tell. I'm gonna have to get my picture taken with the leg lamp, for sure. Can I take your picture with the leg lamp, miss? That's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like an idiot. I've got like this camera in one hand, my phone in the other, so I can take pictures.
A triple dog dare you!
Whew. Almost got a pot to the head. Ooh. Got Pop's car. So cool.
So cool.
I did it as well. Because I know in December we do something. Yeah, 10% off. Yep. Biggest PLT service. But yeah, this is the untold story. I haven't seen this DVD myself. Okay. But I know that details and a lot about the movie. Okay.
Oh my gosh. So cool. They have freaking Funko Pops here.
Show everybody what
I have to get the penny press. Of course, I left the change in the car.
Why do you have L? You know? Insert the dollar, press the button to select.
It's like a water.
The BLT is huge, don't get it. Oh, but it is really
Aunt Clara had for years labored under the delusion that I was not only perpetually 4 years old, but also a girl. Higby's corner window was traditionally a high water mark of the pre-Christmas season.
I love it. You want one?
Yeah, I need one of each. I have cash.
I wonder if it takes $5 bills. Yeah, does it?
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have $4, so I'm good.
I want an official red order cup and action 2 showings while Aaron.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh no! You'll shoot your eye out?
The red order BB gun with the compass and stock and the thing which tells time.
Ladies using the restroom, then we're gonna go head out. We got a 1 minute set for version $11. We went with that. Oh yeah. That's just like you want to
Is there some? Oh yeah, right there. Look at
for your convenience.
that. For my convenience, not yours. Cassius. Oh crap! I gotta get bunny slippers now.
That's all. Firefighter only. So it's
We're definitely moving to Cleveland. It's so big! Oh my god, I totally spit.
That must mean we're in Ohio! Okay, you do that one, boo. Okay. Ready? Action! Cleveland. That must mean we're in Ohio! Fuck, I hate myself.
Oh, let's get that one. Let's take that one back. Let's take that one back one more time. Let's get that again.
Take 2.
I had a little too much sky in there. echo effect.
Okay guys, so this happened. It started to snow and got really icy, and we were next to a semi truck and I kind of got sucked into him and I tried to correct it a little bit. The car spun and we hit the barrier in the middle, which was my biggest fear coming on this trip, was getting in an accident. So
not the worst that could have happened, surrounded by semi-trucks.
Lou's calling me. We'll come back. Hey guys, so probably our worst nightmare happened. The one thing we did not want to happen on this trip, we got in an accident. We were leaving Cleveland and it started to snow and get icy, and I was passing a couple semis and I felt the semi try and, like, you know how semis can pull you sort of in, so I tried to correct and I must have hit a patch of ice, and the car, I'm pretty sure the car spun, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we hit the concrete barrier in the middle. I can show you guys a picture. Not that it's a great picture, but so there's the car from the passenger side when we were in the tow truck. Oh, hello. And yeah, so the car is towed to a tow yard and then it's being towed to a repair shop, and they're gonna call us in the morning and let us know what the prognosis is and what we can do. My dad is flying out here to I'm getting upset. My dad's gonna fly out here and, you know, drive for us. We're only about 9 or 10 hours from my family in Decorah, so, and my cousin is actually in Washington. While I was out here, she was in Washington, so he's gonna go on the flight with my cousin and they're gonna go back to Decorah, and then he's gonna come from Decorah to here, and yeah, then we'll see what happens. We'll see if the car is fixable, and if not, then that's a little bit easier, honestly, because then we can just either rent a car or, you know, well, we're gonna have to rent a car from Decorah and come home. If it's not, then we'll figure it out from there. If it's gonna take a few weeks, then maybe my dad will fly back out and pick my car up or something. Yeah, so we're a little shaken up, but we're okay. Brittany's got a couple little cuts on her forehead. Got some bruising, but we're okay. But yeah, this was not how we wanted to end our trip, because our trip has been amazing.
So good.
So good, and we met so many amazing people, and like everyone has been super nice, which is, you know, if you're in like a vulnerable state after like an accident, like it's good that everyone was nice. In fact, one of the guys at the tow yard gave us a ride to our hotel, which was super sweet. He didn't have to do that. We could have, you know, he could have made us call a taxi or something. So we're safe, we're good. Yeah, we'll just figure it out from here. Everyone at home just wants us to get home, and everyone that we've seen is just, you know, worried about us, and we're gonna be okay. But oh man, what a trip. So I'll keep you guys updated on, you know, all of this, and hopefully I'm gonna edit some of the trip vlog, and maybe that'll make me a little happier. I won't be so depressed because I'll get to look at all the memories that we've made. So yeah, welcome to a Hot Mess Express. B&K across the USA. Whoop whoop. So we're gonna watch some football and maybe go swimming in the pool, since we can't really go anywhere else. So alright guys, here's my sweet baby. There's the damage. He said it looks like a total loss. So I just wanna walk around and kind of show y'all. We're gonna have to leave that here. So that was the passenger side. Here's the driver's side. I couldn't get the door all the way open. But we're safe. We're in a rental car now. So, okay, so let me film an outro for this. What you saw was the amazing time we had in Cleveland, the amazing people we met, Lou, his family, Erica. Cleveland was the highlight of that trip, no doubt in my mind. We met so many great people and had such an amazing time, and then as we were leaving, you saw we got into an accident, and it was not great. And I mentioned in the last clip, or the clip before that, that my dad was gonna come and save us. That didn't end up happening. He did fly to Iowa, but he decided that he didn't want to come to Ohio, and so we drove from Ohio to Decorah, which was about a 10-hour drive. And so we drove through snow and ice in Ohio, and then into Illinois. It started to snow. We were driving through the Chicago area during rush hour type traffic. Plus, okay, this is super weird to me. We don't have tolls here where I live, but there was a toll every 12 miles on the highway in Chicago. After the second one, I was like, we just paid one. Like, how often are these? She's like, they're every 12 miles. Just keep going. I was like, okay. So we ended up paying a lot of tolls through Illinois, and we had stopped because I had to go to the bathroom, and it had started to snow, and it was it was forecasted to snow until like 10 o'clock that night. So we decided to pull over, and then the spot that we were at had no hotels, so we could either go back 20 miles or we could go forward 20 miles. We ended up going forward 20 miles. I drove like 40 miles an hour. I was scared. I was having like PTSD from the accident. I was so scared to drive, but I also didn't want to force Brittany to drive because it was my rental car, it was my responsibility. And so we drove, and we stayed the night at some random Super 8 in like Freeport or something like that. And then we drove the rest of the way to Iowa the next day, where we did meet up with my dad, and you know, that stuff. I did not record a lot when I was in Iowa, and probably the last and final part of this will be sort of short. It just depends on like how much I have, and like I do want to like give you final thoughts about the trip. So this is the end of part 4, and this was the best part of the trip for me. Cleveland was amazing, and I want to go back. I already want to go back. Some things that we should talk about really quickly. I did chop off my hair. I took about 6 inches of dead ends off my hair, so you're noticing that. And someone noticed in the last vlog, I did get a new tattoo. It says, "You are enough," and it's in my mom's handwriting. I got that 2 weeks before we left for the trip, so I've been waiting to get this tattoo for quite a while. So those were 2 updates that the people had noticed, and I was sure that you guys would notice that I did not have hair down to here anymore. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for part 5, the final part. And I love you guys.